Hey there, guys. This is Flamzaron, aka YouTube's Toske. I know this is a little late, and by I think like 2 or so weeks, but I have heard the news about Tales of Xillia 2 being announced for localization. So it's coming out in English and in every other language they usually do. So that's cool. I'm looking forward to it. I'm one of the people who was more interested in Xillia 2 than Xillia. Just because it seems like Xillia 2 is what Xillia 1 should have been on several things, as well as a continuation of the story. But I'm still going to play it, and, I imagine they're going to get the same voice cast for the returning characters from Xillia 1, because, heck, I wouldn't even be surprised if they're working on it soon. It said it's coming out in 2014, but I'd imagine that they're probably going to have the stuff at least done. And of course, some of the art names they'll already have recorded, and anything else they have to record won't be too hard. And it'll probably have the Japanese voice option as well for those who just kind of want to have the Japanese voices, which I'm only going to do that with Symphonia just because, old game. Bringing something new with the old, even though the Japanese voices aren't necessarily that new to me, because I've heard them before. But yeah, and one thing that's also been noted, so far the only name change that I can see is changing Lulu to Rolo, which I don't really care, because it's just a cat. And they took out Ludger's middle name to Will. Kind of like how they took out the E in Luc Von Fabre's name, so it would be pronounced Luc Von Fabre. The joke is that it doesn't actually change anything. But, that's just what they want to do. That's up to them. Or maybe that's just, I don't know. They have some sort of plan. One thing to note is that for the Save Data DLC, they only mentioned Grace's F and Xillia 1, which makes me think that they're either going to cut out the Vesperia stuff or give it as like pre-order bonus or something, or DLC, or because although it's not really anything big, it's still kind of crummy of them to take out content, even if there's no like feasible way to include it through the regular means. But at the same time, we're getting to a point where the Tales series is close to the Japanese version in terms of what content is actually there. So, yeah. Regardless, I'll still be picking it up. Hopefully, I'll be able to play it soon, because actually my PlayStation 3 kind of died on me. It got the blinking red lights, and I didn't get a chance to back up my data. So if I can't, I took it to a local computer shop and see if they could back up the data there, but if I can't use that, I'll have to use an old backup. I'm pretty sure I have finished Graces on it, though, because I backed it up before I got the new hard drive in. So basically any game past Grace's F is safe, with the exception of partially Dark Souls and Skyrim, since DLC, but and I'll have to start doing more and any game that I played afterwards or anything like that is lost, and I can make do and whatnot. And who knows, maybe everything will be safe and they'll just give me back my PlayStation, because I'm gonna have to send it into Sony, and I don't know anyone who is gonna fix it, or I could always look it up. But anyway, that's not what this is about. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm looking forward to playing it, and I'll be playing Xillia when it comes out, which isn't too far away. So, yeah. This is Flamzaron, aka YouTube's Toske, signing out. See you later.